Oh yeah, I should probably go to this one. I should probably go to this one, so you should be able to see the game in a second. Do you see it? Yes, you do. Perfect. Now, I want to make sure... I did play this before, once. So, I could maybe want to play with the commentary. But on the other hand, it would kind of take me outside of immersion. So I think we're going to play without the commentary. Also, oh, so there's no difficulty levels. Okay. Let's see. Area of effects, yeah. Tooltips. Main before death. Updates. Stash, yeah. Order level. That's okay. Sure, we do want personality reputation effects. Because I'm going to be a paladin, I need to have a special type of reputation to uphold. Qualifiers, that's fine. Relative defenses. That's nice to know. Tutorials, that's fine. Unqualified interactions is fine too. Okay, yeah, we can have everything on. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's okay. With radius. Let's just increase it to 8 meters. Because it's fine. Group loot is useful. Huh? Perfect. Yes, save. Now. Oh, here we select the difficulty. I'm gonna be playing on easy. Like, usually I would play on normal, if it was like my first time playing, but I'm just gonna play on easy, because I want to enjoy the story more. I honestly think that's a little bit more my, my vibe, let's say. Oh no, let's, you know what? Let's run the ad now, so it's not gonna happen later. Sorry for that. But yeah, what do we have? Because story time is active. The enemy composition of battles is the same as normal, but the game mechanics are biased for the into player's favor. And you can have an unlimited number of camping supplies. That's neat. Easy is strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returning to real-time party-based RPGs. Okay. No, I think I'm just gonna be playing on easy. Like, it's not a big issue. Like, I don't want to punish myself by playing Path of the Damned. And I just want to enjoy the game. So we're gonna be playing on easy. And I think we start with making a character? Or do we start with a cutscene? Oh no! Ah, shoot, I should have waited a little bit. Okay, good. It's just a loading screen. In conversations, your main character does the talking, but companions may sometimes
5 wagons grope blindly for
do
the
stuff.
path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You will go no further tonight.
Okay. So, I'm sick. I got the shakes. Let's start making our character. So, I guess it's fine. It's a little bit. Let me see if maybe I can make it a little bit brighter for me. Okay, it's a little bit better now. Just had to change my my screen settings, not the stream at all. Okay, yes, we are going to be male. Let's see, the place of men in society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Ada and the Durwood place them at the forefront of military politics and heavy labor. Among the tribes of Nasitak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Air Glanfath and Examital, men and women have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. I love how some of them blue. I don't know if you can see it, but if it's blue, you can mouse over. I really like this, because if you forget like what the Durwood was, what Air Glanfath is, you can just mouse over and read it. Honestly, basically just says the same, just a little bit different. Domestic, educational, organizational roles. Yeah. We're gonna be a male. Now, for now, let's just go with Meadowfolk Human, because I want to know what we need as a paladin. Because I don't remember. Paladins are martial zealots, devoted to a god, a ruler, or even a way of life. They can be found in any culture where a fanatical group of like-minded individuals have formed a warrior society dedicated to advancing their cause. Among those aligned to their worldview, paladins are viewed with respect and admiration, if a bit of fear. Many paladins hold leadership positions in armies and mercenary companies, but in the heat of battle, their fanaticism often overrules the chain of command and common sense. So we start with faith and conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all of their defenses. Over the course of a game, the value of the bonus may shift based on the reputations the paladin gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her order. And the defenses is just different types, so deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Deflection is basically your armor. Fortitude, reflexes, and will is just you roll for that against stuff. Athletics and roll. You have endurance. Accuracy. Deflection is average. So we are pretty average, but we are kind of healthy. We do have nice athletics and a little bit of lore. Bull. Okay, I guess we can see here. Cruel or aggressive. Darkozzi, Paladini. Passionate and clever. Goldpact is stoic and rational. Kind Wayfarers is benevolent and passionate. And the Shield Bearers would be honest and diplomatic. I think the Shield Bearers seem nice. Let's see. During a peace negotiation, an archer from the Kingdom of Ader shot the noblewoman emissary of Koken, Elka, in the arm, provoking battle. Elka nevertheless made a second attempt at negotiation, accompanied by 3 elven knights, whose only arms were shields they held in front of Elka to protect her. Elga succeeded, helping form the Ader Empire The knights who protected her founded the Shield Bearers of Saint Elka, who continued to act as guardians and diplomats in Ada and beyond. They are well known for their honesty and skill in negotiation. Okay, I'm liking this. So we're gonna be a little bit of a tanker supporter maybe. We don't want to be cruel or aggressive. We want to be diplomatic and honest. Okay, but as a paladin though, what kind of skill do we need? Like we can choose Flame of Devotion or Lay on Hands. So we can heal someone, or we can smack someone. I mean, we do want to lay our hands on people, yeah? Okay, resolve is important to us. Intellect, not really sure why. Let's see. Durations and areas of effects of all abilities and talents. Okay. Constitution is endurance and health. So each point is 5% endurance and 2 points of fortitude. And might. Damage and healing. Or fortitude. I like how might is useful for both wizards and a melee class and a healing class, because it's just damage. Like intellect doesn't increase your damage from spells. And let's see, resolve is highly recommended for paladin because it's what, concentration, deflection, and will. Okay. I think we even then we kind of want might and constitution to be higher and resolve to be decently high. So let's just go. Let's see, resolve and might. Okay, so we kind of like these, but then again we have different types of sub races. Basically, where we come from. Actually, no, it doesn't matter, because it's the same ability here. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance, folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. That's not a very good passive. Let's see. This is just straight up might. As a dwarf, might, we lose some dexterity, but we gain constitution. So it's an S+2. Dexterity and perception. Resolve and perception. Dexterity and intellect. Godlike seem very interesting to play, but problem with them is they cannot wear helmets because of their funky heads. I wouldn't mind playing a dwarf, maybe. Or we could go with an Omara. What's your special ability? Towering physique. Bonuses to defend against prone and stun. Additional weapon set. And as a dwarf. Bonuses against poison and disease. Against Wilder and Primordial. What was the human one? Accuracy and damage. That wouldn't be that bad. And these guys just have Oh, Death Godlike is whenever you attack someone with 25% or less endurance, damage is increased. This would be interesting, but I don't know how big of a bonus this would be. And it would kind of require you to be, like, below 50%. What about elves? We only have 2 elves. I wonder if I maybe should have looked for, like, any mods that add more sub-races and stuff. Yeah, wood elves are basically archers. I mean, ranged fighters, because a wizard is also going to have ranged attacks. Nah, I think I'm going to be human. Typically, I just choose, in games like this, I just choose to play a human and a paladin, because I love paladins. And this is not a bad thing. We get accuracy and damage, so in case we're a little bit beat up, yeah, I think I'm fine with Meadowfolk. We are gonna be a paladin, a shield bearer, Saint Elega. We do want to lay in our hands, because as a shield bearer, I think we want to help more than we want to hurt. Yeah? I also like that you can mouse over the value and see how you got it. So it's a base of something, and you add a number. I'm not really sure where you get the number from. But you get it from somewhere. I thought there was more math going on here. But that's okay, we do want lay on hands, it's useful. What's interrupt again? How likely a damaging attack is to delay their opponent's current or next action? So if you have a high interrupt, we could actually not have them, I mean, interrupt any mage, and they're not going to be able to cast any spells. That's kind of neat. Okay, so both Constitution and Might both give me 2 points of Fortitude each. I think I want to start with like 16 result. We can go up to 19. Something like this? We're getting a nice amount of endurance and health. Let's see. You give me reflexes. Oh, so these two are fortitude, these two are reflexes, and these two are will. Okay. What's concentration do? How likely we are to have our spells or attacks interrupted? Uh-huh. I guess we're fine like this. We do get some deflection, which is nice. We do get some deflection. And we do get a lot of will. Okay. Let's see. Culture. What kind of culture do we have? Oh, so we could increase our resolve even further. And depending on what we have, we start with different weapons. Okay, that's kind of neat. So let's see. Aedir. The Aedir Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. Though the Empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world, Greater Ada is at its heart, and houses the majority of its human and elven nations. This is dexterity. I would choose something with resolve, constitution, or might. So one of these two. Let's see. Located in the northeast of Air Glanfath, the Aximdal Plains are large expanse of fertile savannas and extensively farmed by human and Orlan residents. The culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic, having spread out little over the past several thousand years. Okay, I'm liking the axe and shield here. Resolve, and we are not Imperials. Okay, okay. Old Valia, a rapier, and a buckler. Nope. Also intellect. Blech. Disgusting. Rauatai. Dominated by the Elmara nation of Rauatai, the Gulf itself is host to a number of nations, most of them Elmara, Orlan, and Warren. Though these countries are relatively young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements in the East. The Gulf is a land of riches, resources for those who can take them, though the entire coast is often pummeled by violent storms. Constitution wouldn't be bad, but I think I want resolve. Let's see. This weather is unpredictable and its ecosystem vary dramatically from valley to valley. The living lands are home to an assortment of races and a variety of colonial and independent settlements. And the white that wins. Just a sec. A large, cracked southern expanse of polar ice, the white that wins, is home to pale ale. Pale ale, exactly. Pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it's home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. No, I think I like this one. Oh, what's my thing? As a paladin, I'm athletic and I have some lore. Okay, let's see. I don't remember what the skill is. And this is just a bonus. As an aristocrat, you've... Oh, yeah. What's kind of cool is depending on your background here, your culture, you have different backgrounds available to you, which is kind of neat. Lore, stealth and lore, stealth and mechanics. I know we need some with mechanics to open locks. Hunter, laborer, athletics and mechanics. I don't really know if I'm going to be going for mechanics. Mercenaries, athletics and lore. That kind of fits. I would have 3 athletics and 2 lore. Like everyone wants me to have lore, huh? Let's see. Outside of conversations on scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher lore values allow the character to use higher level scrolls. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. So I could go for 3 athletics, 2 lore total. I could go for 2 athletics and 3 lore. That wouldn't hurt. I wouldn't be the most athletic, but it would be okay. Okay, what kind of... kind of... Oh, okay, so we start with the first human portrait. Okay, okay. Okay, these are Orlan now. I guess we could do evil or good. Let's do this one. We're gonna be wearing a helmet anyway. These are... Oh, these are clothing colors, let's see. Let's go with... Wait, skin... Secondary color... I wouldn't mind something like this. Hello, Von World. Hello, hello. Oh, that's a cute portrait emote. Hello. Okay, let's see. Facial hair. Can I zoom here? I cannot. That's a nice mustache there. Oh, we could be clean shaven. He's a very cute being. I never watched Red Chainsaw Man, but seeing so many people like it is really nice. Okay, different face. Why does it say head instead of just face? Oh, this is a very Paladin-like haircut. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Next, voice. Well, we are kind of a noble.
Hmm? Leading the way. The better part of valor. Ha! Easy now.
Okay.
Just say the word. I'll lead the way. Death to our enemies. Quick and quiet.
I've got this.
Let's go!
Time to see and not be seen.
That's a very overconfident voice.
Oh?
Oh.
I shall lead us. Yeah! To whispers and shadows.
You know what? I like this one too.
Now I am the leader of the group.
Nah.
Yeah!
That's a smooth voice.
I'll take a peek. Hey there. Watch and learn.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Uh-huh.
Nice and slow. Huh? Follow me. Let's go!
Click.
Steady does it.
I'm flattered.
Ah!
No.
Not a sound. I'm here.
Honestly, I like the mystic voice.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Oh, come on.
Yes? Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay, as this paladin guy, how much... What do I need? I need to be honest and diplomatic. Okay.
Ready when you are.
I like the cocky one too. Let's go with the mystic still. Oh, very nice. We're a level 1 paladin. We have lay in hands, and we start with our faith and conviction. game is so pretty. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. Yeah, a lot of these voices sound nice. That's true, and the music is great too. It's good. It's so good. But yeah, I am gonna be playing this on easy because I wanna enjoy the game. I wanna enjoy the lore, not the combat.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Alas, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Wait, so I shouldn't drink water?
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
But you just told me I'm not supposed to be drinking water. I guess he meant from like the water from the stream or from the river or whatever, like untreated water.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Oh, okay, well, he's talking to Sparrowfell. I'm guessing this is Sparrowfell, or this one. Okay, where do I find those berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
And what are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Let's see. Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may open up options for you in dialogue. I like when they do this. Depending on what your character is, your actions, your disposition, people are gonna react differently. So if you have like a benevolent reputation, people are gonna think, oh, he's gonna help me, or someone's gonna think you're weak. You kind of pushover, that kind of deal. I love when they do that. They are not necessarily superior to the other responses. That's also very good. Oh shit, there's an ad. That's okay. We're gonna wait for the ad to finish. This is also very nice. That something you unlock just because you're, I don't know, a paladin, or because you have a specific reputation, isn't necessarily better than something you already had, or maybe something you get from persuasion. Though I do think persuasion is going to be useful. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember how persuasion works in this game. Because you do have your reputations. I think, depending on your reputation, you have a better result, a better chance of actually getting something. I don't remember. I don't remember if there's like a persuasion roll, or if it's just straight up, you need this amount and that's it. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. Okay. Let's just wait. It's just 10 seconds of ad left. Okay, ad is over. Who did build these ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Okay. Is it dangerous here?
Not if you hurry about your business,
Makes sense.
and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his voice, but he does not elaborate. Okay, what kind of weather do they have here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Be awake. Okay, what are these huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from?
Nope.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things.
Soul
I've heard
butchers.
tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Nice that we can actually resize the dialogue window. Okay, well, let's
Hold
get
on.
going.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket up below.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
She looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Okay.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayadin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're
Okay.
in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Oh, wait. There's slow mode, there's fast mode. So if I want to do this. Oh, okay, I see I need to do. Game. Scroll speed. Let's go with like 3.5. Yes, save. Always save without asking. Maybe like 2.5 is gonna be a little bit better. Okay, a little bit better.
Certainly.
Certainly.
What you need?
Oh?
Oh, okay. It's a little bit. What's this? Strange illness.
What you need? Spring berries grow wild all over the place here. Keep your eye out.
Okay.
Oh?
Oh. Yeah. We always have our character. Actually, we don't need. We want to minimize them.
Certainly.
We don't really need them. Oh, out is. Yeah, okay. No. How do I highlight stuff again? It's very important to me. Was it Z? Interface. Take all. Console. Did not the interface? Maybe not. That's scouting. That's searching, scouting. That's the same thing.
Certainly.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Oh yeah, here then. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Mm-hmm. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble. As if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Just a second. Uh-huh. Oh, we have. Oh, yeah, we have like items because this is from Epic. This is from Epic, so we have a few items. We have like pets, a tiny obsidian worm, and a giant miniature space piglet. And we have like a ring and we have a cloak. Actually, what do we have? I need to look at my equipment, my inventory. We have a battle axe and a shield. It lowers our accuracy. Gown's pledge is 15 endurance per rest, which is nice. Different types of damage reduction. I guess we want the piglet to be with us for now. Tab. Tab is highlighting stuff. Okay. Let's look at you. Potion of minor regeneration, yes. Just put it in stash. This is fine. We're gonna be stealing from people. Because why not?
I shall make it so.
Oh, okay. So we have... This is a cool thing. So if you don't have the required mechanics level to like lockpick something, you need to use lockpicks. I guess you can only go 2 up. And if your level is higher than the level of a lock, you don't need any lockpicks. If it's the same, you do 1. Which is neat. I didn't have any lockpicks though, which is a shame.
Something else you need?
Do you sell lockpicks? He does sell 3 of them. Now let's see. I don't have a... Oh yeah, because you can actually make your own party members. You don't have to have the ones that the game gives you. So the clothing actually doesn't give me anything.
Something else you...
I guess we can sell it. The Obsidian Order. We're gonna get the lockpicks just because. I don't think I'm gonna be using them,
Yes.
but that's okay. Oh, yeah. We need to look at skills. Personal. Honest and diplomatic. We need to be honest and diplomatic. We want mechanics. And also... perception? Let's see. To catch someone in the light, to make an observant comment about their appearance, and notice something happening in the background. Accuracy. No, I think it's just mechanics. Uh-huh. It makes it easier to open locks and find and disable traps. Any character can use the mechanic skill to place traps of their own. Was it something else then? Or was it mechanics? I think it was actually mechanics. Like, it doesn't say here. Well, mechanics also increases... high mechanics also increases the distance at which you are... at which you're able to detect a hidden object, like a stash or a trap.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Orland's Cradle. Get some mushroom. These tall glass green pillars appear as if they have sprouted from the earth. Flickering. Fire sets shadows dancing within. Can we make it so that... no. I guess no. It would be nice to have, like, these stay up for longer.
I shall make it so.
Spill its secrets.
Sure, let's see
It's
what
done.
we have here. Minor endurance. I don't think it's worth it. Just a second. I need... oh, F8 is quick load. I see. I see.
Certainly.
Oh, Sparfo, hello.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Stream's not going anywhere. Okay. I know there's some wolves we can fight here. This path winds through a narrow canyon, back the way you
Shouldn't
came.
stray too far.
Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
There's a wolf. Now, another cool thing is... where do we get it? Here, you have the Cyclopedia and you have a Bestiary. When you fight enemies, you start learning their... weaknesses and strengths, like what they're strong against. Also, if I remember right, you only get up to... you only get experience for fighting a certain number of enemies. So there's no real reason to fight too many of them, if you don't have to. You know what, I'm gonna disable tutorials. It's fine. Oh, you see, so because we're using melee weapons, we know that he's got an armor class, let's just say, of 24, and a 4 points of damage reduction. So us having an attack of, let's see, an accuracy of 21 means we are a little bit less likely to hit. Like, our attack is a little lower than his defense, but that's okay. killed him. Oh, and you see here? We have we can only earn up to 72 experience points from the young wolf.
Yes?
But hey, we get a skin.
This is it.
A berry. Aristocrat. Oh, because I'm an aristocrat. You're the one who's supposed to be from some big shot noble family, that true? Oh, let's see. Well, yes. Royal blood runs through my veins. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? Let's see. Oh, what do we want? I think we get ousted from power and some of my family is still held captive. You got a lot on your mind then. Hopefully things work out in the end, but in my experience, they don't always. She breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? I didn't think about it yet. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I mean, I guess I'm looking for an adventure. Do I not want revenge? I guess no. Yeah, I want adventures. You should hook up with an expedition. Some of the bigger towns send regular groups out to unexplored places. Long as you don't mind a little danger. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odima will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? She sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Odima I have worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Okay, tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Durwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I got a brother in Rawatai and another in Nadir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. Okay, can you tell me anything about Durwood? I don't know much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Yadir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kind of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Okay, let's go. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfield's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Hey, we got mushrooms again. Very nice. I burned a lady. Okay.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guys, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's strangeness in his gait. His stride wobbly, as he moves towards you with a labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you alright?
His toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forwards in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Oh no.
Ambush!
Okay, so do we attack... I guess we attack you first. Gonna smack you? Okay, so... This dude has a really good defenses. 44. But since there's two of us, and just one of them, we're good.
None shall stop us!
It wouldn't be bad to actually do this. Very nice.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna. Well, we are gonna get stuff in the stash. That's good. Let's see. I don't remember how exactly the health system works. Also, wait, did we not get experience points from these guys? Hello, Kyo. The goodest of paladins, exactly. Was so good. We have to wear a helmet because people would be so in awe of us being so good. They would collapse. People be doing work. I mean, when else are you gonna do it? You have to do it on company time. Where does it say how? Why does it say how much we know about them? I guess it doesn't really.
Certainly.
Oh, what's this? The footprints around the campfire are indistinct, and may happen here for days or longer. It's me, young wolf. I'm not so young anymore. We do need the mushrooms, though. You do not like my old man voice? Okay. I'm gonna put it away. Let's quick save, because we are gonna be fighting here, yeah? I'm gonna go here first. Oh, what's these? The corpse is cold to the touch, and the ripe smell wafts from it in a putrid waves. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. This guy's got lockpick and leather armor. Well, I have leather armor. I love the piggy that is with us. Miniature giant... What is it again? Giant miniature space piglet. Which is basically a reference to Minsk and Boo. Oh, I see people. I see dead people. 1, 2. Let's do this. They're gonna have to come to us here. So we're gonna smack him. We're gonna smack him so good. Yeah, we didn't get any experience from killing this guy. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Oh?
Oh. Thank you for the luck, Kyo.
Certainly.
This guy's still alive. Oh yeah, my athletics is 2. My law is 3. She's got even less. I don't remember how persuasion works. Is it resolve? Oh, I guess resolve is also persuasion.
Hmm?
Glenfathan leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, threading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Hirdan, the last of your caravan left standing. We do kind of want Hirdan to keep to live, because I think he's a rogue. I think he's able to lockpick stuff. So it would be nice if he survived. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Okay, so we have 2 diplomatic options. We want to choose stuff that is diplomatic and honest because that's my Paladin code. So we have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through, or the ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glanfath, because we know that they're from Air Glanfath. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Okay, so. Oh, I guess because this is like the beginning of a game, the checks here are going to be easy. I like how, despite knowing what we would need to do this, we still would have to have this in order to know what we say here. That's nice. That's a very nice thing. Ah, shit, and now it started. So let's just read all of the options available. We're innocent. Will you not listen to reason? We could just tell him to kill him. Go ahead, kill him now. Do it. No, that would be cruel. We could rush the man before he can react. Or, judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? We could put down our weapons, or we could stay armed. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Why would we ask this question? What does this accomplish here? I think we get experience points for using them anyway. I don't think we can actually rush him before he can react. And I don't want to be mean to Hyodan, because he could be useful. So, we're gonna go with the law option. Because why not? Let me just wait here. Yeah, we're choosing this one. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Hyodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, and because it's what you were told. Oh, are we trying to like blue screen him? Trap him in a like a logic conundrum? Is that it? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see, and one of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? His nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. Oh, I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hyodan the moment he needs to dodge out of a swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Oh, that's so nice! Hyodan, you have to retreat. I know there's going to be an attack opportunity, but
What you need?
well, we're going to need to do this. Oh, no, go. Ah, shit. Oh, let me just smack you. Ow, better? Okay, attack. Smack him, do backstab. Stabby, stabby. Oh, he's attacked. Oh, no, that's fine. We're so good. Okay. Oh. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing. Fistful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
So we're not going to be able to open up that chest. So this is the beer wig. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet, and with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hyodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who has been feigning death, lunges for Hyodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hyodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. So, I could lose my weapon, huh? That's okay. Your aim is through, and the hit jars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. I think if I had a bow equipped, we would be able to actually shoot the guy. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was that?
Yep, it was a Beerwick.
A Beerwick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
We are.
And we're the only ones.
Mm-hmm.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Okay, we got nice experience points. Let's see what we have here. So we didn't get experience points here. But we did get them here. So I guess killing people doesn't really give you experience, only beasts. That's fine. Oh yeah, it's also like the more people you have, we gained 1,200 experience points, but it is shared between all of us. So technically having fewer people is gonna be nicer. And yeah, I did lose my weapon. I don't have one right now. So she's got a torch. I'm gonna take a dagger from you. Let's see. We could actually enchant it if we wanted to.
Oh?
Oh. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble.
How can I help?
You can help by being a good mechanic. Okay, he is a level 3 mechanics person.
Oh?
Oh.
That should be far enough. But what now?
Now, between the two, I would prefer to... I don't remember. I think he actually runs away. If we rest. We want to do what he wants here. Hopefully.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Okay. What happened out there? Windstorm. Of a kind they only get in Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Biawick. To them it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Sigurd yours? I do. Who attacked us? Glanfathans. Those be the hut dwellers Adema warned you about. Look to be Fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Adema, I think he half expected this, once we lost the main road. Okay, they said we trespassed in the ruins. Oh, was it the guy who was supposed to get water? I don't believe that. Adema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or... She glances down the passage beyond. Oh, there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Okay, what about everyone else in our caravan? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of him now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in the next lives. In their next lives. He didn't really seem too upset about all this. She looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. Fair. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. That's fair. Let's get going. Oh, it's a tower rip. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorib. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Let's slowly back away. I don't know if it speaks common. It may think we're trying to intimidate it if we raise our arms, so let's just slowly back away. Okay, this is a riddle.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Uh-huh. They're women's of Lis.
Where'd that slime come from?
What slime? Oh, nice. We have a nicer weapon. Hammer and chisel. This is chipping away on hard surfaces. We want this. We want all of them. Small shield. So we would get less deflection, but we wouldn't lose any accuracy, which is nice. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh?
Oh. Wait, so we could go through here. And within the relief gem. This brilliant blue gem has been sculpted to look like an eye. Okay. Oh, so it automatically get put in the stash, I see. Tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several places. The blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwithian artifact. Fellow who's had it said it was a pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted owls. I'll head to Clea and Liz in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Do we care about having a crossbow? Not really, no. At least I don't think so. Wouldn't hurt to have one of my weapons as a crossbow, though. Just in case.
Yes?
Wait. Do you hear that?
Do I hear what? Scolders. What are scolders?
They'll never know I'm here.
Do I have like a... Let's just smack him. What did you... Oh wow, he tried doing a stunning scream. Okay. We need to kill 4 of them. Come on.
Certainly.
Meat. Skulder meat added to the stash. Oh! Oh! Can I give the little Zorip some meat? He's my friend now. Yeah. I'm your friend. Look. Zorip sniffs around your pack and noses excitedly at something. It steps back and points to your pack, salivating and holding its spear out to you. Yeah, there's some meat. Here, have it. You produce a piece of scalded meat from your pack and toss it onto the floor. Zorip's nostril flare at the scent of fresh meat. Its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps towards the prize, shoving the spear into your grip, snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quivers as it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. Oh, so we just got a spear from him. Is it a nice spear at least? Piercing damage, deflection, accuracy, enchantment. Enchantment! Well, a spear is nice because of the accuracy. Well, the mace is nice because it bypasses some damage resistance.
Yes.
He continues to gnaw on the knots of cartilage and tendon.
Certainly.
We didn't get any experience points from this though. It's a little bit of a shame.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Let's push it. I'm gonna push it real good. You push on the wall with all your might, but it does not give. I don't think I want to use the chisel here. Like, obviously might would be really useful here. But, I think we've got at least 2 ways to deal with this.
Found something.
Oh, I see. So he's better when he's doing this. And he just disarm. Which is really useful, because every one of these gives you 45 experience points. That's really worth it. Like, some of them are 15, but...
Have a look.
60, 75... 90... 100. So if every one of them would be like 100, that's really nice. Oh, I see. The ones that give me 15 are maybe the ones I can just normally walk on.
Yes. Oh?
Shh. And hey, we got like lots of experience points from this. That's nice, yeah? These symbols, just like the tiles. A symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed in this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Yeah. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. So if I was a fire godlike, I would be able to just use my own flames to do this. The mural must be ancient, yet the colors are so bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Engwithians from all the Kith races, Almara, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Okay.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Let me just look. What was that again?
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Ooh, a poleaxe. It doesn't have anything on it. Oh, it's this piece of shit. It's an ooze.
Yeah.
Oh.
How can I help? How can I help?
Just smack him. It doesn't have too big of defenses. That's good. Just a large damage reduction, which is a good since our own.
Certainly.
Wait, minor fatigue? When did that happen? When did we get fatigued? Where did that slime come from? Viscous and oily, the smock clings to anything it touches. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges and the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it. But you can't tell what. I mean, it's a face. Let's use a water skin to clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Well, let's place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floors. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. You have lost an item, the Engwithian relief gem. I'm guessing there's going to be an item down there. Very nice. He didn't actually kill them. Ooze plasma and a minor cloak of protection. Okay. I think we could actually go and use the hammer and chisel, but I don't really think it makes any sense. Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any signs of a storm either. Spiders. Let's retreat a little bit. We need to kill 8 of these guys.
Certainly.
Certainly, we do have to get rid of 8 of them.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
That actually makes sense. Sure, go scout ahead. Doesn't seem to be anything here though. But it's possible it's spider on the ceilings. The spiders on the ceiling, so
Stay quiet.
Scolder, okay. Oh, nice. That was a sneak attack. Sneak attacks are so good. Where do we see them? 50% more melee damage. That's really nice.
Yes?
Really nice. Well, that's about it. It was just this one guy. Just one little dude. What if we go the other way? Oh, there's nothing there, okay.
Hmm? Oh? Yes?
Smack him!
Yes?
Bats as large as chickens are strong in the web. Okay. It disappears so quickly. A rapier. Accuracy 1. Okay. A helm. Doesn't really give me anything by itself, so... Oh wait, no, there's a thing. What's this? An urn. Jasper and agate. Okay. Just a second. I'm gonna run the ad right now. Because it's gonna start in a minute anyway. So I think it's gonna be a little bit better to do it now. I know there's like cutscenes happening. Oh yeah, there's also party reputations. I think every odd level of lore, we get one more level of scroll that we can use. That's endurance.
Yes?
Okay, can we see some other stuff? Personal... No. I'm not really sure what's like the best use of my skill points. I do think athletics is gonna be good. And maybe like a little bit of survival. A few points.
Hmm?
Okay, I think we can go. It'd be nice if the loading screens actually let me click to go further, because they go by so quickly. I don't have time to read them. Oh, a cutscene. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick grey beard frames a face, otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with the runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Okay. Wait, he just left. And it's a Beerwick again. Just a sec. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet, and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style was ancient, but the chambers unweathered. At the far end of a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, but not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of a pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard and a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Oh, but that's it? Oh, I got interrupted! You awaken to find your melee broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flints through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heodan and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Level up. And I got all of the experience because both of them were dead. We are gonna take her armor for ourselves. I kind of want to keep the torch and the hammer.
Yes.
Hammer, exactly, hammer. The torch and the hammer. Because they may be useful for something else. Oh, I should probably level up, yeah? Also, I'm very exhausted. Critical fatigue. I should probably rest. Now. It wouldn't hurt to like get 3 points in lore just super quickly. We could get 3 points in mechanics too. Very easy. Scouting. Sneaking and searching. Sneak may allow you to avoid or gain tactical advantage against difficult foes. Searching allows you to detect traps and hidden objects. Yeah, but what do I do to... I guess I need the, what was it again? Mechanics. I think it wouldn't hurt to actually get like to 5 points in athletics. And then the next level up is gonna fully go into lore, so I can get 6. That way we're gonna have a decent value here. Yeah, I think this is decent. Let's see. Class unlocks. We do not have any class unlocks. That's a shame. Now, all of these... No, these 4 are my class talents. These, we can get some stuff from other classes if we need to. Like, we could get an apprentice sneak attack, which is a weaker version of a sneak attack from a rogue. Let's go from the bottom. Wounding shot, summon. Just a magic missile. No, we don't want unarmed stuff. Charm. Okay, what do we have? We can have greater lay on hands. So regular lay on hands is 30. Greater is just double as good. Untroubled faith. The Paladin's beliefs become more than just the sum of his or her actions, negating reputations that negatively influence faith and conviction. So basically, having the wrong conviction, the wrong reputation, isn't gonna hurt me here. That's fine. Deep faith. Increased intensity of a paladin's faith. So the bonuses we get from faith and conviction are a little bit higher. Wait, we can cancel the level up. I am gonna have to go and do not auto-level companions. Let's look at you. So we have 4 and 8. And this is how it's gonna become modified. So it's gonna become 6 and 11. And shielding touch. Whenever Paladin uses lay on hands on an ally, the ally gains a reflection bonus. Now, Deep Faith is pretty nice, because it increases the bonuses we get. Untroubled Faith isn't like the greatest, because we can just avoid the reputations we don't like. Oh, I'm dumb. I see. It's a little bit different than I thought. So, this is the amount that it's modifying by. So, it's adding this to the 60. So, it's going to become a 90 instead of 60. Okay. So, the shielding charge is going to make it... It's 60, but then it's plus 12 deflection. Which is nice. You know what? This isn't a bad thing. Let's go with the shielding touch. That's fine. That's good. Festal flesh. Hello. Do we talk? No? Pilgrim's Crown. Let's see, what do you have? This massive structure is formed of stone, adder, and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Okay, should we rest? I should probably rest, because I'm really fatigued right now. What was this? Oh, I'm rested. That's important. Gown splage. Oh, there's a dead person. Hello, dead person. What's up? Oh, it's a ghosty goo. Hello, Mr. Ghost. What's up? Is there anything you want to show me? No? No? Okay. I'd love it if I was able to level up once more before we get to town. There's a dead body here.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
As a Zorip. Are you alone? Mr. Zorip, man? Oh, we never talked to a Zorip. Smack him! Yeah, he does like 0.6 piercing damage. What can he do even? Smack him. Very nice. Wait, we gained 6 experience, but we got 4 out of 36. Where do I... where's this 50% coming from?
To whispers and shadows.
Okay, for a second I thought this was like a body here. We don't have to do this cave right now. I'm pretty sure this is part of a quest. There's like a bear in here. No wait, is this the bear?
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
There's the bear.
Let us end this.
We did smack him for 23 damage. That's neat. What you gonna do, stupid bear? And hey, we are 100%. Let's see what we have here. Mice crawl through eye sockets and other femurs. Quarterstaff, increased reach. That's neat. Okay. Lost spirit. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of a cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Let's reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck below. Head reeling as you tumble helplessly into waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now, you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder, echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain. But in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the spectre lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. Well, we don't really want to be cruel. We don't care about being passionate. We want to be honest and diplomatic. We're gonna tell him that he's dead. Spirit, you are dead. There's nothing for you here. His spirit roils with thwarted anger and grief. Sorrow seems to seep into the very air of the cavern. The spirit dims and fades until you are alone once more. Vengeance from the grave. Find the man with the red cloak. We shall. I know there's some wolves around here. Also, what's the time? It's 8 PM in the game. What's this? Shattered pieces of a crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables.
To whispers and shadows.
The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Jolting torch. Requires too long, okay. We don't have to go out, but it helps to actually, like, click on this. Because sometimes when you exit an area through the south edge of a map, you unlock a different area to go to than you would if you went to the north or east or west. So it's always helpful to do this. Just touch every edge. What's this? Folded note. My dear Nonton, please be safe. Know that whatever happens, I love you still. Northwest to Gairen's grasp. South to Gilded's Vale. Okay, so we unlocked this, but there's still like this whole area we haven't gone to. So we do want to go there, yeah? And a touch more salt. There's bandit there. Don't rush me. Tenfrith. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled, as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please, help me! Arrgh! One of the bandit gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Oh, this guy's got a bow. We do have 60% chance to hit him, so we're good. Like they can barely hit me for any damage at all. Too bad we don't have like a damaging ability, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we can speed up too if we need to. No, we don't want slow mode. We want fast mode. Oh, I guess fast mode is not available in combat. That makes sense. We can do slow mode in combat, but not fast mode. Okay. Oh, she did dirty fighting. Smack you. Let's see. Damage resistance 6. No, nothing amazing. That's fine. Let's see what you have here. Hello, Tenfrith. By the flame, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. He looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me. And I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. A major positive Gilded Vale reputation. Faintly good. The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Ooh, a wand. Checking. Now, I remember there's a few wolves here, and if I have rope, it would be useful. Locations discovered, ruins. Oh yeah, because we don't automatically get points of interest on the map. We have to see them. That's another young wolf, that's good. Smack him! Nice. Oh, I interrupted him too. Oh, I missed. That's okay. Like, he doesn't do a lot of damage to me. Okay, just one more. It is weird though, because we got 12 experience here, but we got 18 experience here. Is it because I'm playing on easy? Like, it didn't say, because I'm playing on easy because I just want to do the story. That's like, I want to focus on that, but I feel like I'm getting a bonus that I'm not really understanding. Like, intelligence does increase my experience gain. Is it really? Maybe because it's maybe it's because I'm alone right now? Okay. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Let's examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, we might easily reach the top. Well, I don't have rope right now, so let's scale. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones, and start to pull yourself up. You make your way steadily up the crumbling ruin, and over the top. Athletics 4. That's a good thing we increased our athletics, huh? And we have Fulvano's gloves. Dexterity +2. Scrawled letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together, and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life, I shall be a trapper of wolves. Now, dexterity just gives me action speed, which is nice. Action speed is really nice. And reflexes. So let's equip him. So 1 dex is 3% action speed. From the edge of the wall, you can see the old cobblestone. Yeah. Climb down. It's easy enough, which is nice. Wait, what about here? Okay, yeah, I thought I haven't seen a place. Let's go here. Yep, there's a Zora and a body. Smack you. Oh, I missed. It's fine. Padded cap. That doesn't help me at all. The struts and supports are large enough to be the ribs of and the vertebrae of a dragon. I don't think Zoribs are strong enough to actually kill a dragon, though. Wait, could we try going like... Let's actually see if there's anything we can unlock going to the east. Oh, it's not gonna even allow us. But that's okay. We did unlock going to the south, so even if we go north, we can still go to Gilded Vale. Weapons and shields grant bonuses that stack with bonuses from other item types. Oh yeah, a small thing that's not really mentioned. I mean, it's mentioned in the hints, in the loading screen tips. Having just your weapon, just a one-handed weapon equipped, like this, that gives you bonus accuracy. That's a big difference. That's a 12 points of accuracy bonus. That's actually pretty huge considering I have 28. Okay, we do have to go through here. Yep. We have to do the cutscene. That's okay.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
No. Actually, no, we should probably go for the diplomatic. So we get the diplomatic reputation quicker. That's a rather personal question.
And an important one nevertheless. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Uh-huh.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed three.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth.
Mm-hmm.
We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you said something about Hollowbone and Widewind's legacy. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Durwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwin's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Redrick's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our roles. Yeah, I've been feeling strange ever since I came close with had a close encounter with a Biawak. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radrick, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, before I go here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. Here I guards you carefully. You're wont to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Ungwithian ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People try anything these days. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. I don't really think so. Just as they finished, there was a Biawak. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you'd been close to a Biawak, you wouldn't be standing here. Okay, sure, goodbye.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Yup.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radrick. I fear Lord Radrick's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. Does this affect the Lord's offer for new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or its stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Okay, bye-bye. I get 680 experience points. That's nice. Before we do what we need to do, we do want to kind of walk around, hopefully get some experience points to level up, yeah? That's the guy. That's the non-ton. This is not considered stealing. The Deerwood, Part 2, The Broken Stone War. That's a long, long book. And since it's got nothing to do with the plot here, I just let it be on the screen for a little bit. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation. working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Gods keep you.
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nonton? He shakes his head. I don't believe so. Was there something you wanted, stranger? Oh, that cloak. I've seen it before. You killed that man in the cave. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nonton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nonton shakes his head minutely. You see it tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I had a vision. No. Why did you do it?
Why did you do it? He was your friend.
Nonton hesitates, and then his expression darkens. My friend. He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hands fall to his sword belt. Nonton, wait! Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nonton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place. To start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coin saved up. You can have it, if only you'll let us go. Well, Although it sucks, they did murder a man. So, keeping in line with my Paladin oath, we need to bring them to justice, because they could just go to the magistrate themselves, say, hey, you know what, my husband, he's an asshole, he beats me. You don't have to murder a guy, unless he was, like, horribly horrible. Or he could just kidnap her, too. Nonton could kidnap her. This sucks, because I'm gonna have to kill them, though. Fair enough. That's okay. I'm not gonna kill them. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Ingrid sags with relief. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. She fumbles through one of her bags and withdraws a heavy coin purse, which she hands to you. For your compassion. Let's go, Nonton. We've a long way ahead of us. It was worth it to level up. Okay, now. It doesn't make sense to go with athletics. Not right now. I think it makes sense to get lore up. Next, I'm probably gonna go... Honestly... If anything, I wouldn't mind just getting 1 point of survival. And maybe increase my athletics. I want to have my athletics at like 8. So 6 allows me to get level 3 scrolls. Okay. Okay, hello! Hi! Thank you for the sub. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing wonderfully. $5 months, yeah. It's been 5 months. 4 more months and we're gonna have a Twitch baby. Okay, I think lore is good. Oh, class unlocks. Let's see what we get. Flames of Devotion is an attack. Okay, so Flames of Devotion is something we use per encounter. The Focus, Charge, and Endurance are just modes of attack. Damage reduction. And some hits are gonna be grazes. That's pretty nice. 4 meters though, okay. Inspires the Paladin and our own nearby allies to charge fiercely into battle. We get move speed. Defense when disengaging. And focus is accuracy. The Paladin's intense and pure conviction instills clarity of purpose to him or her allies. And all allies. Increasing their accuracy and converting a portion of their grazes to hits. Cannot be active without Zealous auras. So, between these three, don't really care about the charge, but we could go for Devotion to just have a full attack. Which is pretty nice, I think. We could just get an aura of attack, which is nice too. Or we could get defensive auras. That would be nice too. Like, all of them seem pretty great. But yeah, okay, how are you doing today? I hope you could rest nicely and well. I hope you pet Leo. Leo's a good bean. I think I want the defensive aura. Like, having some damage reduction is pretty nice. Leo's eating again. Oh, did he have trouble eating? Oh no. But he's okay now, yeah? That's good. And yeah, having 15% of hits going against us. He was just picky. Oh, okay. When, like, this is something that was like 15 years ago? Maybe more. Probably like 20. We had a dog, Tina, and whenever she got her dog food, there's like different flavored pieces in there, and she hated the not the strawberry, the carrot ones, the orange ones. Like, she could get a full bowl, and after she finished, everything was just orange. She just didn't like those specifically. It was kind of funny how she was so good at picking them out. Okay, I think we're gonna go for the defensive stuff. Defense is nice. Like, accuracy is nice, and grazes to hits are nice, but I think damage reduction is nice too. Pets make you upset? Oh no. Okay, Zealous. Endurance, yes. We don't get a talent. What's this? This bottle of Sunreed is half empty. Maybe it's half full. I guess my character is a little bit of a pessimist, huh? Okay, we did get a level up. Let's go talk to Eder. Theo Phaelion. Hello, Eder.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone who can help me feel better. He gives an understanding nod, and he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Yeah. Do I not talk to you? I thought I have to talk to this dwarven lady up there. Oh, I guess I should probably rest a little bit. Well, let's go to the tavern. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Okay, well, I just have to be diplomatic and honest. Wait, so we don't really care about the other ones. But we also, I think being rational is part of being a good diplomat, yeah? Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools, not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adirians.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're wrong.
Well, this is unnecessary. Would you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. I squint at you through red, bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Well, is that what you're gonna do? You're just gonna do this? I mean, I'm gonna kill you. You're the one who attacked me. Oh sh! That was a little bit of a strong hit there. He popped like a grape. I guess that's because we killed him with a critical, yeah? As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you, with tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Mm-hmm. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Hello, Aloth. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity.
Uh-huh.
I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful.
Mm-hmm.
However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
Yeah, I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated. I survived at Beerwick, and yeah, I also see dead people.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
a bivouac.
And you survived?
Uh-huh.
I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
Maybe both. What you doing here in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yup. And you? Yeah, I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Mm-hmm. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. How'd you manage to cross those 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister, though. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints. And the accent doesn't help. I see. For which I'm grateful. Let's discuss something else, shall we? You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you.
There.
Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Yeah, so do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Now let's see. We got some monies. We got some shirts. He does have his own leather armor, which is nice. Ability area of effect is a pretty nice thing. Oh, I remember now.
Yes.
So this aura here, it's got the thick circle, and the thinner one. The lighter one is the base area of effect, but because of my intelligence, it's been increased. Because intelligence, I think I have 11 intelligence, so it increases it by 6%. So I figure that this is about 6% there.
Aye.
Whereas Alof, if we like do a spell, maybe not this one. Like this one, you can see it's also extended by quite a bit. Okay, well, he has a little bit of lore. I don't really care for him to use scrolls. I'm pretty sure he could just learn from them, copy them to his spellbook. It wouldn't hurt to make him have mechanics. Like, he's got a little bit from being a wizard. Or we could just not level him up for now. We could just not level him up right now.
Yes.
And see what Azera has. Because I know he's one of the companions, but I don't remember.
Certainly.
I don't remember what he had. Also, we're gonna go with custom formations. We want him to be a little bit further back. Okay, let's go to the tavern. Okay, this is not considered stealing. Oh, do you have... Yes, I do have a diplomatic reputation. That means if we go into faith and conviction, it became, instead of 4-9, 4-8, it became 4-9, because every 1 point in favored conviction, favored disposition, increases the bonuses from faith and conviction by 20%. And it maxes out at 60%, so 3 points from each one of these. So if I'm 3 points honest, 3 points diplomatic, I get 120% bonus here, which is pretty nice. It would be something like 8-17. There's a drunkard. Hello. And who are you then? Under the fort, come answer Redrick's invitation. Oh, our great lord had my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Okay. The Eurasian calendar. Oh, that's a... Oh, wow, that's a very long book. That's a very long book. Oh, wow. It's nice that it's like such a detailed thing with lore. Let's see, there's a new year. There's 2 at the beginning of the year and 2 at the end. 2 winter months. Deep winter and late winter. Then there's 3 days of spring dawn. It's a festival. 4 months of spring. 3 days of rising summer. There's 2 months, a day to reflect and introspection. Yeah. Then 4 months of autumn. And at the end is 2 months of winter. Curiously, why do these have notes on how to pronounce them? And these don't? Priverno. Magiverno. So Verno is gonna be winter. Oh, it's basically the same. Autumn. Estu. Prima. Prima estu. Autumn verno. And there's pre. Maj. Fon. Tara. Tara. Okay. So. Simple enough. That is simple enough. Oh, this would be stealing. I don't have a thief right now, so...
Good day, stranger.
Hello and welcome to the... The innkeeper looks at you. Oh, it's you! Tenthrift told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Moderate, positive. Very nice. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms... Tenthrift said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? So, we could... I could use some reliable help. Do you know anyone looking for work? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. This shouldn't happen here. This should have happened in this part of the conversation, but that's okay. So yeah, we could actually hire some adventurers if you want to have like custom companions, and we don't mind the ones from the game because they have quests. Yeah. We could spend like 100 coins to rest here. We get some resolve. Oh, that's nice. Mechanic's nice too. Like, it's nice that you get these bonuses and they last for 2 rests. Constitution, perception. Endurance, constitution, perception. Might, perception. Like, it's actually nice to get these if you want to, like, save some things. And it wouldn't hurt, would it? Let's buy to stash. Yes. Yes. Wait, do I even have that much money? I don't really have that much money. So... I have to do it like this. It's fine. Damage reduction. Ale is 2. Beer is 1. What else? Cheese, grain, potions. Oh, wait, she is gonna buy weapons. Okay, I guess I want to sell everything besides the wand, because I don't know what Alov has. And honestly, we don't want to send, like, miscellaneous and ingredient items. Wait. There it is. Hello, Broken Brain. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. So we're gonna buy these. This is... I'm still gaining 300 copper. That's nice. Pretty shit, but oh well. Oh, I hope it gets better. Okay, do we want perception and mechanics? Or do we want resolve? Like, both are nice. I think we want perception and mechanics. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Veil's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like mouldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with gusts of wind, rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead.
Yes?
Let's go talk to Tenfrith. Ah, it's you, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Mine a positive reputation. It serves a savoury pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. So, I think I can craft food. A savory pie. Might and perception. I'm pretty sure I bought these. So we don't have to... I think it's fine to put these here. Yeah. This and this too. Okay, so he's got a scepter. Both of them had basically the same. The scepter is actually better, because it does both crush and slash damage. So it's gonna choose the better one of the two. Because if someone has like a slashing resistance of 9 and a regular of 6, crushing is better against them, for example. So it would just choose which one is better. Okay, good to know. Wait,
Yes?
Faye, you're worse than Aloth.
So it would cost 100 copper for him to learn this. That's fine for now. He has this here. Doesn't have level 2 spells yet. Okay, let's just look at the top floor here. Houses. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else worth in this town. Says the woman from Teen. Hey, we say we wouldn't mention Teen. Okay, what's this? Roaches scattered and flee under the crates. Okay. If it's a person with like a yellow background with their name, I think these are like backer, Kickstarter backer characters, NPCs. Some lockpicks. I don't want to use these lockpicks. Oh, Aleph has mechanics too, that's why it's like this.
Yes?
But this is stealing, because it's red.
Hmm?
In tiny bite marks. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging silently. Pet the dog. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. We can pet the dog indeed. Okay, we're gonna go with it there. I'm gonna go here. I think it's actually fine to give Alof mechanics. Oh yeah, we also want to talk to Urgit.
I have received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well.
Uh-huh.
My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Eothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands.
I see.
It would be best if you left town as soon as possible. I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no place for you here. You may stay at the inn until you can make the necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
This is outrageous. I came a long way. And you should have no problem continuing on. Trust me when I say it would be best if you were not here when Lord Redric's men are dispatched from his hold. They will be looking for anyone who might have brought the legacy upon us, whose very presence might have polluted his wife's womb. They will extinguish all possibilities. Okay, tell me about him. He comes from a line of nobles who have defended these lands since Adair time. Why did I have a problem with that? Redric II was an early supporter of the Wooden independence during the Revolution, and the current Lord's father perished in the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appear in the Deerwoods shortly after the war's end. Lord Redric has taken it upon himself to purge the curse from Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to have been enough to protect his heir. And the Saints' War? Our age's most egregious? Shit. Egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of Redcerus decided that Waidwen, a living saint, was the literal incarnation of the god Eophas. Ergit wrinkles his pinched nose. This supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the wood, supposedly from allegiances to the less worthy gods. But I've never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. The war lasted about a year, but you can guess what that year did to the worship of Eophas in Deerwood. Lord Redric's forebears had all been Eophasians, but after his father fell defending us from those fanatics, he personally saw that the temple of Eophas here in town was shut down. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rule. Okay, tell me more about the town. We're a frontier village. As are most settlements in the Deerwood, Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since its establishment in the colonial days, and the last 15 years have seen our population shrink further. It takes in the ramshackle houses and half-fallen fences, hence our recruitment of fresh settlers. Indeed. Why was it shrinking? Waidwen's legacy, of course. Many women have had difficulty bearing healthy children of late. A few years ago, Lord Redric decreed that no mothers of Hollowborn are to be allowed in Gilded Vale. His mouth tightens into a firm line. His lordship dealt swiftly with the objectors. It may be harsh, but if it purges us of this curse, is it not worth it? Okay. And what about these ruins here? That's what's left of the temple of Eophas. His lips pucker. Lord Redric forbade worship of a dead god after the Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years, but there are plans to rededicate it to Berath, the god of life and death. Okay, that's enough. You'll get to know the town well enough as you explore, I'm sure. Okay, bye-bye. Let's talk to the lady here. Caldera de Baranzi. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings. There is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Let's reach out. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Okay. Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
Okay, how are you talking to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
Okay. Well, I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Okay, what's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay. I think I survived that beer wake. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Uh-huh. And you said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No.
So this would mean that every time someone reincarnates, they become less. Their souls become smaller, let's just say. So Waidwin's legacy would be totally normal and natural. It's just over time souls get weaker, which kind of sucks. That means the world is headed for destruction because more and more people would become Hollowborn. You know what? Let's okay. Let's snooze the ad though.
A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Uh-huh. She clicks her tongue. Okay, tell me something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences.
Uh-huh.
Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
Okay, what happened to you? She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer.
Yeah, but I kinda meant before that. Why were you hanged?
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
I'm guessing nothing, but tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Okay, what's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Uh-huh.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met. Empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Okay, I got some other questions though.
Of course, dear.
Actually, no, we have no questions, okay?
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
She closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. We have been granted the Crucible of the Soul. Alof looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Aww. I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows recede into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect that explains how you survived at Biawik, hmm? In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about watchers? Only that they're rare and that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. He coughs, as you just demonstrated. Okay, let's continue on. Wait, still not leveled up. That's fine, that's okay. I want to see Crucible of the Soul. Once per rest, we can okay, we drain 10.9 burn damage as endurance for ourselves. So I guess I would give Alof mechanics and stealth. So he would be the stealthy boy, because we don't really care for him to have lore, since lore only gives access to scrolls. Yeah, probably. Huh. Oh, there's an ad that's gonna play in a few seconds, so let me just take a look here. There's still, like, we still have to kill one young wolf or two. One more. Young bear is maxed out. Ooze still has a lot of stuff. Skulders are the same. And spiders are the same. Journal. Oh, let's quickly check this out. Biography. Your upbringing provided you with many advantages over the lower born. You have access to first-rate education and are no stranger to extravagant parties, dances, hunting for sport, and the political concerns of the landed nobility. You hail from Examital Plains, where you were born to a royal family, but even royalty can be fleeting without sufficient power to maintain hold on the throne. Your family was overthrown, its claim denied. Oh, you see? So... this is my background, being an aristocrat. This is my history, the background, so the first two are my background. This one. But this one is what I told to the mercenary lady at the beginning. That's nice. Okay.
Yes?
We're gonna be talking to you there now. I think he's gonna be talking to us.
Certainly. 17 and a half.
What's that? The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with a straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks at you directly. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
What you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Uh-huh. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What was that about a dwarf?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
Oh, that's not what I was actually talking to her. What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Impossible, I don't drool half as much. Ah, so you're already familiar. So you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Around here we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. I've been out of sorts lately. Of course. We all got our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at corpses for a while without blinking. He winks. Do you know what a watch is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot.
Mm-hmm.
Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be.
Okay.
Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all.
None taken.
No offense.
None taken. Good. They don't mean it personally when they hang folks here. I have to remind myself.
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Eophas, overthrows Red Ceres, marches on Durwood, so we gave him a Durwoodian hello. Oh, what's that?
We blew him up.
We blew him up. He smiles at this, but it is a smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who is Eophas? God of rebirth and redemption. Formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Okay, other questions. I got time. Why was he hanged? Got involved. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority that someone in town was working for Kolsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward. So Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the three. Bound to happen sooner or later. It's not for plotting, if not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me. What does the town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
Mm-hmm.
After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
Uh-huh.
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Mm-hmm. Alof glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Okay, and who's Kolsk? Someone who's got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Well, if you're gonna be next... if you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives us a half smile. Drinking, mostly. Point of fact. I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waidwin's legacy started with Waidwin. Well, we could travel together. Where are you headed? Kednua? There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me,
I seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place.
Mm-hmm.
People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
Uh-huh. There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Cause I'm looking at dead bodies, huh? Okay, let's get going. Okay.
Hey.
Important stuff. So he has athletics and survival. Yep. So Alof is gonna have mechanics and stealth. And Adair is gonna have... I think I'm gonna give him some survival first. Actually, no, I'm gonna give him athletics. Because we are gonna be getting a... Let me think. Yeah, we are gonna be getting a ranger or a druid. One of the two. And she's gonna have survival. So I think that's, yeah, that's gonna be perfectly fine. So, Alof. First of all, mechanics. Mechanics is good. Next. Okay. So, we can choose one spell. Ghost Blades, Piercing, Hobbled. This is Summon Weapon. Fleet Beat is movement speed and defense. Accuracy. Slicken is nice. Let's go with Slicken. Now, we want Blast. Blast is good because his weapon is a ranged weapon. This makes it have an AoE. It also bypasses damage resistance, which is nice. Because Arcane Veil is like spell. Grimoire Slam is decent, but no, Blast is really good. Now the offensive, defensive, utility stuff. These are like bonus accuracy with a specific weapon. Or like dual wield attack speed. This is melee only, which kind of sucks. One-handed style is... Doesn't say it's melee only, which is interesting. Doesn't say anything with a single one-handed melee weapon. Okay, defensive. Hold the line, enemies engaged. This is nice, because it wasn't explained. I mean, it was probably explained in one of the tutorials, but basically you can engage a certain number of people before you start getting penalties, like flanking penalties. So it's useful, like for a tank, to have enemies engaged. So for me, for example, just saving throws, weapon, shield. So yeah, the one-handed style is if you only have a one-handed weapon equipped and no shield on and no offhand weapon. This is also nice, weapon and shield style. Just different weapon types. Oh, we do want blast one, because I do remember this being really, really nice. Okay, do we want to increase his mechanics by one more? I think it wouldn't hurt. Do we want to give him one athletics? Because next level we are going to be able to get his mechanics to 6. No, we want to save this 1 point. Because next level, because this is going to cost me 4. And 5. I guess we're going to keep these points. So next level we're going to be left with 3 here. Next level 3. Next level 2. Next level 1. So we can actually get, having 2 points left here. Every level we get, we're going to be able to put 1 point in mechanics up to level 9. I think we're going to do that. Oh, a level 2 spell, okay. A ray of fire is... Let's see. It's a beam. Okay. Oh, 2 spells, huh? The miasma of dull-mindedness. That seems pretty nice. Perception, intellect, and resolve. Curse of blackened sight. 4 area of effect. We can blind them. Blinding the enemies seems kind of nice. And combusting wounds seems nice too. Okay,
how may I help?
182. Sure, let's learn this. That's fine. What is this again? Sunless grasp. Dazed. Fan of flames. Let's go with Slicken.
Hey.
Okay, dear. You're gonna go with athletics. This is good enough. Now, bonus knockdown, rapid recovery. Bonus knockdown isn't bad. Though I think it wouldn't hurt to have him have a... Actually, no, let me quickly check. What does he have right now? Because that's also important. So he's got constant recovery. Fighting spirits. That's from being human. Knockdown, second wind. So as a fighter, he doesn't really have anything. So I think it wouldn't actually hurt to get rid of his shield here. Yeah, if we could get rid of his shield here. And we're gonna give him the single one-handed weapon skill. One-handed style. Because 15% of his regular hits are gonna be converted to crits. And I feel that's pretty powerful. Still gonna go with athletics. Bonus movements. Nah, we're gonna keep it as it is. Okay, let's see. Defender. Enemies engaged. Deflection. Confident aim is pretty nice. 20% of grazes are converted to hits, and his minimum damage is increased by 20%. And it's always active. Disciplined barrage. This is only once per encounter. Guardian stance. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. So he would lose 10 points of accuracy to give everyone 10 points of deflection. But he doesn't look deflection. But it's only 2 meters though. So it's like only his direct allies. I feel like confident aim is gonna be better. And we can probably get the other thing soon enough.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh?
Oh. Give me the things, please.
Laying low.
Bum bum bum.
How may I help?
You see, he's seen. But he's not seen right now. So if we do this, you can steal it. Oh, you don't see him. Please go some other. Hey, we got the thing.
Oh?
What's this? Rats scurry behind the sacks.
Keeping an eye out.
And these are backer NPCs, so we don't really need to talk to them. We can, like, reach out with our watcher powers. And that's about it. To learn about the backstory of the characters. We've been here? Okay, let's go... Oh yeah, to the windmill. I do have 20 resolve. I feel like that's quite a bit. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door, gets a shot between the eyes. Gotta hear me, Swainer. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads. But we'll be back, Trumbull, when we'll have fair prices. Or by the flame, we'll have a reckoning. Against the grain, Oh, mushroom. Gimme. An elven man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Oh, you put that thing down before you get yourself hurt. He only raises the club higher. I mean it! I won't have Swain and his lackeys threatening me in my own mill. Look, I thought you could use some help. These people out there seemed pretty angry. Yes. Really? He sighs relief. Highly estates. Could I use a friendly face? I take it you heard some part of what that crowd's asking for. Grain. As if I've got it all tucked away somewhere. Swain has been egging that lot for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swainer. He won't listen to me anymore. Just explain that we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I mean, yeah, sure, I can see what I can do. He all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll all have to make some sacrifices. We'll be in your debt for it, if you can convince him. Oh, that's stealing.
How may I help?
Well, maybe they don't know they
I'll
don't
see
know
what
this.
I can find.
Sneaky, sneaky. Hehehe.
Yes? I shall be discreet.
Do we talk to Sierra? My father's a good man. He's always done right by the town. I'm sure father can explain better just what's happened here. Oh, so those are his children. Okay. Let's see. He's likely to be at the inn. Makes sense. We should also be going to the smithy. We do want to click on you. Despite the rains, the stalks feel as dry and stiff as a locust's husk. Eastern wood. Okay, very nice. Oh wait, that's a plant. Cows, there's a villager. What's this? Black Hammer Smithery. Okay. I know there's a place here. Steal some stuff if possible, maybe. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, nope. This guy's too good. But this is not stealing. This one.
Nice and quiet.
Okay, very nice. Let's just hope that he's not gonna come this way right now. Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. Nah. Alov is not good enough at sneaking.
Hmm?
Wait, but what
Yes?
about this one?
I shall be discreet.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to get this then. Just wait a little bit. Ooh, a hammer and chisel, that's good.
Hmm?
This Elmara man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast cord and muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face, coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have? We come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what I used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet, all forged right here in the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near a week now, and haven't seen any sign of it. Have to expect they would be hit by bandits. They were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. All my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. Hello, Cyrus. Hello, hello. Town now, Tuatanu snorts, as the Valor would dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situation in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. How are you doing, Cyrus? I hope you're doing well. Tuatanu scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. I'm very good. I'm being a very good paladin, boy. You sleepy, about to pass out? Oh no. Well, if you need sleep, you should sleep, Cyrus. It's good for you. As it is, most of our weapons go to his grace, Lord Radric. Tuatana glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I can find you supplies. Tuatana nods. Then you have my thanks. You bring those supplies back and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up. Or they can take up farming instead. Oh, it's your bedtime. Well, go to bed. Go to bed, Cyrus.
Good day to you.
We still want to see what he has to sell. Now. Jenna's lance. It's two-handed pike. Weapon range, constitution. Oh, wow, that's nice. 20% of grazers converted to hits. Oh, well, hi, Cyrus. I'm happy that you stopped by. I'm always happy when people stop by to say hi. Okay. A stiletto. Bypass. Grants jolting touch and critical hit. That's a very nice dagger. Do I have money to buy it? Not really. Generally have stuff to sell too. Miss you too, Cyrus. It's just that I have so much work every day now that I barely have time to watch any streams. Even lurk. Even lurking is just very difficult. Okay, friendly aura. Ooh, that's nice. Only usable by Paladin? This is made for me. This weapon was made for me. Just for me. I didn't have money to buy it, but I would. You're not streaming anyways. Yeah, I haven't seen you stream too often. From time to time, yeah.
Oh?
Okay, we do have a goal though. We kind of want that buckler because it's another like aura of having more defenses, which is nice. Actually, no other thing does anything here. Let's go talk. Oh, hey. Let's go to the tavern, talk to the people here. These are just villages. You stream when your friends convince you to start stream. Yeah. I'm trying to, like, be consistent. But I think from, like, February, I'm gonna be taking Sundays off. So at the very least, I'm gonna be able to rest a little bit more. I think I want something like this.
Good day to you.
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you. Olive narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smell like it too? Yeah. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. Two big, strong kids. Purest soul in all of Gideon Vale. The dwarf sneers. Cowards sending out messengers to handle his business. Well, we can go and tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him. And we can't afford a good drink on account of him. But we won't be bullied by some foreigner with on account of him. Okay, we could do passionate. Or we could do diplomatic. Good night, Cyrus. Have sweet dreams. The sweetest of dreams. Well, I'm gonna buy him a round of drinks. I think that's decent. We're gonna be diplomatic. Are you gonna talk to me after I buy you some drinks? He considers it. Briefly, he looks at the others. Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats, and might be I'll fill up to trading words. I think I have ale. I have alcohol. Is this good enough for you? You again. What do you want now? Well, I brought you drinks. Hey, so you have. By the flame, I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Blackhound's shit beer. Gods, that's good. Alright then, you've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you could just ask some of the other villagers for help? He eyes you for a few long moments, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things going like they are, and we're just going to end up hanging from that tree out there. He looks to his comrades. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what will he do now, with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pascal needs a hand around the inn. You see, we didn't have to do anything with this quest. That's nice, because we could just persuade him with resolve, and that would make us more passionate. Or we could do diplomatic. We could just buy him a few drinks and just have a heart-to-heart, yeah? And it's not much different. But it's nice that it allows you to use different means.
Good day, stranger.
You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? Yep. And? What did he say? Yeah, I convinced him to leave your family in peace. But what, that's... Really? That's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. I owe you a great debt. Here, he pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings, to show my appreciation, and you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Hey, I'm glad to help. 20 copper. Nice. Now we stand a chance of getting through the year. All thanks to you. Safe travels, friend. Hey, well, we got a little bit of experience. That's nice. We still need what? 1,110. So we need to get like 3,330 experience points to level up. Meadowwood, Black Meadow, Old Watcher. Well, we still haven't gotten to the Temple of Iotas.